Go.
Hi, Kadidi Squad! Andito
Hello.
na naman uli si Irene Dayo.
Yeah, my hair is longer this time.
Don't forget to subscribe Kalimbang All, Irene Dayo.
Yeah, it's Irene, but
She's-
I'm not sure. I'm not really active right now. You know, karon.
Slowly.
Slowly.
So, it's Valentine
Yeah, it's
month of
Valentine's.
hearts
Dapat
month.
ako signayin ako ano. Hello.
Oh, sige.
It's
impromptu.
Charot.
Dati ko siyang kasamahan. And siya yung magtatanong.
Lagi ako yung magtatanong.
Special feature for special.
Because Valentine's season is coming. Saan yung i-film? I mean, i-publish ni.
Basta before koan.
Okay.
Inanan ako as is.
Sige, mag-start na tama. Impromptu siya, so diso siya gamay.
She's ambush. This is ambush.
Yeah, ako ang ambush, but supposedly ako ang mag-ambush, kaya ako mag-question, but you assigned me to ask you, so
Assigned yun.
It's
talaga.
a unique kind of ambush. Sige, akong first question, ma'am, is ano?
Sana masagot ko
my
Chay.
God, I cannot really, hindi kayo makarelate kasi, diba? Okay, sige, ako na lang yan, kay curious man ko. So, kung ano, ma'am, what thing in your relationship right now that you appreciate?
Since we are very far from each other, long distance,
Charot,
he's now on the other side
Off the globe?
of the globe, and
No?
expectations, there's no expectations. Since this is my second marriage, the first marriage was we were together, living together under one roof here in the Philippines, and now it's a long distance relationship. What's good is the trust.
Wow.
We trust each other and we don't forget to call each other, but for now he is under treatment. So it's not possible for him to stay longer calling that we call each other. But we normally call 3 times in a day.
Laya, when you're still with PAA, di ba, ma'am, when I do overtime and you're with me, you always schedule, I observe that you always schedule your conversation online.
3 times.
So how valuable or very important to stick with the schedule? Like this can relate to, di ba, consistency. So how sa imong point of view, how important is it to always, di ba, bisag sa imong buhaton, you have to stick with the time because you are kanang meeting your both of your time zones, you are kining
7 hours difference.
di ba, gamit i-try to meet in yung time zones. So how important or valuable is it to be loyal sa schedule?
Yes, while I was still working,
Yeah.
so we make a time to call. We had a schedule. It's 3 times. Morning, it's on his time because he's working and I'm working too. I used to work. I'm always excited to look forward that time because we are very far from each other. So it's always a new experience for me.
Okay.
To know how is he, the updates and our plans together. So it's important for us. And now, because he's under treatment, I'm always looking forward. I'm used to it 3 times a day, but because he cannot stay longer or answer call. He's on recuperating from an operation. So what I do is sending emojis to him.
Oh, emojis.
To
Also your photos.
Oh yeah, sometimes my photos, wacky photos, and then any messages that we understand each other.
Is it the same, ma'am? Like, when you were working, both of you, you set a schedule, but is it the same now that, of course, you're free from bigger responsibilities and you're already embarking in a new journey online? Is it the same ang schedule, ma'am, or ano na lang kanang anytime you think na you should converse, tawaganin mo siya?
Because
Or-
he's working,
The
he
same
has
thing.
his business, so I cannot call him anytime. But he can call me anytime because I have all the time. So I open my connection.
Yeah.
So before it's, but we always do it three times in a day. But sometimes, because we are working for a project, so anytime he can call me, but he knows what time, because of the time difference.
I like that.
And then he knows what time I go to sleep.
Apil sa kanang ma'am, when you're in relationship and you're very disciplined even with the time.
Yes, I'm particularly my family
Sana all.
family knows about it. When you say the time we meet is 8 o'clock, 30 minutes before I'm there already. Di ba, Jai?
I cannot really relate. Nawala na ako sa next question. Kuan, ma'am, impromptu man good ni. So, anything that mo, I would just ako mind.
I like it.
just ask.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's candid.
Yeah,
Such a candid.
Okay.
It's a challenge for her, actually.
No, it's a challenge to me. Kuan, ma'am, before, I hear this from a lot of people who are in a relationship. Is it true that, of course, aside from the feeling ba, kanang in love feeling, what the relationship made you as a person? Like, a lot of people say na when they were in a relationship and they learn to commit in this relationship, they feel like they're not chasing for something anymore. Wala na yung pressure. Is it true?
For me,
Is it true? Like, I feel like other people will say, I
when
feel
you're
like
already into the relationship,
committed relationship, like
committed,
you can trust that this relationship will last because aside from love, you commit na already with each other. So other people say that wala na kay kabalakan, like you feel like
for
you're
my,
very contented.
yeah, that's the basic why I opted to retire early. I'm already contented. I have the basic needs, the house,
Yeah,
the
but
car,
you already have
and then
those.
yes,
But you already have those even when you're working.
yeah, when I'm working,
not financially because you're already stable even when you're working. What is it if kanang personal bitaw, ma'am?
yes,
Kind
it
of
he came when I'm already contented.
Yeah, so you're more contented sa
And now I'm more relaxed, but he's not for him it's the opposite because we're very far from each other.
So siya ang pressured.
He's the one pressure that I don't wanna lose you, but I always assure him that I'm here because
Yeah.
I told him I'm committed to this relationship, so we have to work for it. So in every commitment, like at work, and in our relationship, especially that we are already binded legally.
Yeah. But that ma'am kanang sa iyang self, maybe he's afraid to
Yes,
lose you
he's
or
afraid.
you
He always
that's very
says that to
normal.
me.
Because of past experiences, I guess.
Uh,
But but I think it's normal for couples that are physically far away
But for
from
me,
each other.
when 3 days no calls or no any messages.
He will fly here. Oh,
No, for me, I also feel that something
it's wrong.
is wrong. So I'll ask him, is there something? And he always assure me because he's recuperating. Especially now, he's recuperating. I feel also that I'm not assured.
Okay.
In that, because I used to that we call each other every day. When it's
Even
3 days.
You're married. Even because for us Filipinos, I'm not generalizing, but because we're Filipinos, we feel like when we are in wala pa ako na married.
No, it
Wala
came,
pa, you're right.
it's-
Teka na kung